Okay, so good morning. So last recorded video about the noise analysis, taman ta sa shot noise current, no? So let's continue in this presentation. So we have the total harmonic distortion and intermodulation distortion. Okay, so let's discuss this one. Pag moyong ka og total harmonic distortion or the THD, that is the ratio of the quadratic sum of the laser, RMS values of all the higher harmonics to the RMS value of the fundamental. Okay, if you look this one, this will be the concept of the harmonic at THD. Okay, so sa THD means you have here a voltage. Let's have here the amplitude versus frequency graph. You have here the V1. This is the fundamental frequency. So followed by the V2, V3, and V4. These are the harmonic voltages. So, ano yung mga harmonic distortion. Okay? So, if you want to express this one as mathematically format, this will be the equation. So, percent of the THD, that is the higher voltage or the fundamental voltage. Higher voltage divided by fundamental voltage, no? Times 100%. Okay, so sa higher voltage, V higher equals to that is the square root of the sum of this the quadratic sum sa imuhang RMS voltages. Okay? So let's have an example. Okay? So determine the following. Okay? So we have the second, third, and 12 harmonics for a 1 kilohertz repetitive wave, followed by a percent of second, third order, and the total harmonic distortion for the fundamental frequency with an amplitude of 8 volts RMS, the second harmonic amplitude of zero point 0.2 volts RMS, and you have here the ano mata, and the third harmonic amplitude of zero point 0.1 volts RMS. Okay, so paon sa nato ang sa letter A. Okay, pen. Okay, we'll switch this one to black. Okay, so the solution, okay, for the letter A. Okay, first we need for the we need the to get the second, third, and 12 harmonics in 1 kilohertz repetitive wave. Okay, first, so we have here the second frequency, that is the 2 times the first. The first is the fundamental frequency. Take note, this one is your fundamental frequency nimo, sub 1. So you have 2 times, so you have here 1 times 10 to the 3, you have 2 times 10 to the 3 hertz, or this is 2 kilohertz. So that's the first answer. Next, the third. Third, that is 3f sub 1. You have your 3 times 1 times 10 to the 3. You have 3 times 10 to the 3. Okay? Medyo, medyo nagkadimaw ako ang 3. Make it pen. 3 hertz. Or that is 3 kilohertz. This will be your second final answer. Okay? So, i-multiply lang by a factor kung second harmonic, multiplyan lang nimo 2. Pag third harmonic, multiplyan lang po nimo og 3. Okay? 12 harmonic. Okay? So, F sub 12 that is equals to, you have your 12 F sub 1. Okay? So, you have your 12 times 1 times 10 to the 3. So, you will have a value of 12 times 10 to the 3 hertz, or this is 12 kilohertz. 12 kilohertz is the final answer for the 12 harmonic. Okay, So those are the answers, okay, for the letter A. Okay. So ang letter B is the percentage. Okay. So percentage man kaha. So kwao na to. And then percent sa second, third o total harmonic distortion din ta. Okay? Total harmonic distortion sa between sa imuhang 8 volts RMS sa second harmonic o 0.2 volts nga third harmonic. Okay. So we have here the another for the letter B solution. Okay? So 4% second and percent third harmonic. So imong buhaton is ikuha lang nimo ang iyahang ratio, di ba? Kuha lang nimo ang ratio then multiply by 100%. Okay? So we have here percent second harmonic. That would be equal to the second harmonic voltage divided by fundamental, or that is fundamental. Okay? Ako na lang yung itunga ng B2. So, V sub 2 times 100%. Okay. So, that will be the equation. So, percent second harmonic, that would be equal to, so your V sub 2 is that is 0.2 volts divided by fundamental, that is 8 volts times 100%. So you have percent of second harmonic. So get the final answer for this one. So we're using the calculator. Okay. So 0.2 divided by 8 times 100. Okay. We have the 2.5%. Okay. 2.5% ang answer. .5%. That is the percent of the second harmonic. Okay? So that will be the final answer. Then for the third harmonic, so third harmonic, that is equals to V sub 3 divided by, okay, we write the fundamental voltage. Okay, tasan lang ako, then make it center. Times 100%. Okay, so percent of third harmonic, that is equal to, so V sub 3 is 0.1. 0.1 divided by 8 multiplied by 100%. So percent of third harmonic, so ako lang isulat daan, that would be equal to, balik ta sa calculator. So 0.2 man ang numerator, pulihan na nato og 0.1. Okay, so we have 1.25%. Okay, so that's the answer for the third harmonic. So 1.25%. So, final answer. Final answer. Okay? So, dili pa na kana ang isa pa na sa requirement but we need another solution pa kay pangayoon na nato atong pangitaon ang THD, total harmonic distortion. Okay? So, get the total harmonic distortion. So, for total harmonic distortion. Okay, so percent of THD is equals to, we have the higher voltage divided by fundamental voltage times 100%. Okay, take note, kay since duha lang man na ang ka-harmonic diya, second and third, so we take that the higher voltage that is equals to the square root of the second harmonic voltage squared plus the third harmonic voltage squared. So ato ra na siyang i-substitute. So percent THD equals to, take the square root. So the second harmonic voltage is 0.2 squared plus for the third that is 0.1 squared divided by, that is the fundamental voltage, that is 8 volts times 100%. Okay, dali na ko butang. So percent THD. Okay? So percent THD, so imong buhaton is kani square root, that is 0.2 squared plus 0.1 squared divided by 8 multiplied by 100%. So this is, I'll make it 5, no? 2.79509, no? Kay 497, this is 5 man. So 79509. Okay? So 2.79505. Okay? Hindi man mo sulat. Iris na ako. So 505%. Okay? So let's have box indicating that is the final answer. Okay? So 795, 2.7950, ano, that is not 05, sorry, 09 na. Okay? That is 09. Okay, so that's the final answer for the letter B. So nakuha na nato ang percent sa second and third o ang THD. Okay, let's have the solution. This is for the letter A and this is for letter B. Second harmonic o third harmonic percentage, and the third, that is the THD. So naka 3 decimal siya. So as agreean ha, kana pag mag final answer mo, make it 5, no, para mo na akong ginabase pod, no, 5 decimal gid ko. Okay, wala na ko ni siya gi 5, nakalimot ko og edit. Okay, so 5 decimal, no, to be agreed. Okay, now kani this is a practice problem for you. Try na lang, no, after this recorded video, no, or during your convenient time, no, try to practice this one. Okay, we're done at the THD. Let's proceed with the intermodulation distortion, or IMD. Okay, intermodulation distortion, it is the generation of unwanted sum and difference frequencies produced when two or more signals mix in a non-linear device. Okay. So, kung tanawa na to iyahang graph, this will be the intermodulation distortion. Kung naa kay let's have the same yapon voltage versus frequency nga graph. So if you have an input frequency spectrum or the terms of amplitude, you have here the two voltages as input. So you are producing a sum and difference. So this is the IMD na, no? The intermodulation distortion. This is occurring during mixing or heterodyning sa communication system. Okay? In a non-linear device man, no? Mixer is having a non-linear device or semiconductor. Okay? So what would be the equation? So the sum and difference frequencies are called cross products. Cross products ang tawag. So we have here the cross products. So you have your MF1 plus minus NF2. Take note, F1 and F2 fundamental frequencies. Nasa giyatag nga condition, F1 must be greater than to F2. Okay? What if sir ang F2 kay mas dako sa F1? Okay, mura nimong F2 is greater than F1 kay dili man pwede mag-negative ang value sa cross product. Okay? So M and N are the positive integers. So from 1 to infinity except for 0. Okay? So you have here the example problem. For a non-linear amplifier with two input frequencies, you have the 3 kilohertz and 8 kilohertz. Determine the first three harmonics present at in the output of each frequency. Okay, first three. Okay, first three. And then the cross products of produced, no, for values of M and N of 1 and 2. So, na integer value sa M of N. So, first mangkaha, no, first harmonic, no? So, first 3. So, it means, unsa ang value sa imuhang N o M ana. Okay? So, the value of your M and N are equal, no? On the letter A. Okay? So, take the solution. So, letter A. So, we have for first. Okay, for first 3 harmonics. Okay? So, first 3 harmonics. So, unsaon man na siya pag-represent na sir. Okay. So, the integer set, the integer ana is having a value of 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So, mag-end ka. We have at n equals to 1. Okay, first 3 man kaha. Okay? At n equals to 1. So, we have 3 times 1. Okay? Or, I'll make it a more expanded form. So, we have okay. Mali. So, we have 3 times 10 to the 3 times 1. And you have your 8 times 10 to the 3 times 1. Okay? So, you will have a value of, nakay 3 times 10 to the 3 hertz. Oh. And you have your 8 times 10 to the 3. Okay. Ay, namali. Maot na. Kampat-kampat. So, 10 to the 3 hertz. So, having a value of a notation. So, 3 kilohertz and 8 kilohertz. Okay na na. Manana na lang yung pagka-solve. Kay first 3 man. So, wala po ka. N will be changed to 2. So, you have 3 times 10 to the 3 multiplied by 2. And you have your 8 times 10 to the 3 times 2. So, you have the answer of 6 times 10 to the 3 hertz. And you have your 16 times 10 to the 3 hertz. Okay? Any final answer na, no? At the first solution. Okay? So, final na siya. And then, in engineering notation for n equals to 2, you have 6 kilohertz. Okay? So, 6 kilohertz. And we have 16 kilohertz. So, that is the final answer if your n equals to 2. Okay? So, proceed at n equals to 3. N equals to 3. So, you have 3 times 10 to the 3 times 9. No. That is 3. Sorry. Mali na ko. Oops. So, 3. And we have 8 times 10 to the 3. Okay. Okay, 8 times 10 to the 3 times 3. So we have 9 times 10 to the 3 hertz. And you have your 24 times 10 to the 3 hertz. So final answer would be 9 kilohertz. And you have your 24 kilohertz. So final answer na. So n equals to 1, n equals to 2, and n equals to 3. So these are the values of the first 3 harmonics, no? So sa duha ka input sa duha ka frequency. So pause ako moment. Okay. Let's continue for the letter B. Okay. So letter B, we have here cross products produced with the values of M and N at 1 and 2. Okay. So, it's best to have a tabular method, no? Sa kaning letter B. Okay? So, cross product. Okay? Cross product. We all know that the value of cross product is equals to, so M F sub 1 plus minus N F sub 2. Okay. Dili man take note wala po'y negative nga kwa na cross product. It is always positive. Okay, so where f sub 1 is greater than f sub 2. Okay, tanaw na to. Na 3 kilohertz and 8 kilohertz. So meaning, dako man ang 8 kilohertz, so that will be set as your f sub 1. And your f sub 2, that would be 3 kilohertz. Okay. So mag-table na ta. Okay? I-table na to kay para makuha na yun, no? So tabular method. So mas dali manggod kung mag-tabular ka. So this will be our M. This will be our N. Okay. So may tabo. So the sum, that is MF1 plus MF2. Okay. Then you have your N then sorry. Ngayon na lang para dili siya katag kayo, no, pag i-solve nimo siya. Okay. M, and that is N, and then another M, F sub 1 minus N, F sub 2. Okay, those are the table details. Okay, first 1 and 2 maka. So start ka. If your M is 1, if your N is 1. Okay. So unsa may may tabuan na, okay? So ato na lang pog isulat dari, no? 1 1 kung ang M is 1, ang N is 2. Kung ang M is 2, ang N is 1. Kung ang M is 2, ang N is 2. That is the combination. Okay, dali raman ilanan kung pila ka combinations ang mahatagan na sa M o N na sir. So, wala, since 2 inputs naman na, so 2 to the 2, that is 4 combinations. So, muna 1 and 1 1, 1 2, 2 1 and 2 2. So, So, kwaon na sa nato ang sum, no? Sum nga equation. Okay. So, we have here, so imong buhaton is ninion mo. So, we have here alpha x. So, we have here the F1 is ito 8 kilohertz. So, 8 kilohertz. Okay. Plus, so alpha y. We have 3 kilohertz. Check na ko. Okay, 3 kilohertz. Then, calculator nimo, you have to press the calc function. If your x, so x represents the M, and y represents the N. So you have your 1 and 1. Okay, so you have a cross product of 11 11 kilohertz. Okay, so 11 kilohertz. So 11 kilohertz. Okay, next 11 kilohertz, proceed ka. Okay, proceed ka. If your M is 1 gyapon, ang N mo is 2 na. So you have 14 kilohertz. So 14 kilohertz followed by 2 1. Okay, X is 2, Y is 1. We have 19 kilohertz. Kung yung diretso. Okay. And then, kung ang X is 2, ang Y kay 2. So that is, pila yung amount to? 22 kilohertz. Okay. 22 kilohertz. O, manata sa sum. Okay? Umanata sa sum. Next, difference na po ka. O, ilisan nimo ang plus into minus. Nya, calc ka. Balik ka. 1, 1. 1 ang x, 1 ang y. We have 5 kilohertz. Okay? So, 5 kilohertz na siya. Okay? So, 5 kilohertz. Next, 1 gyapon ang x, 2 ang y na. Okay, you have 2 kilohertz. So, continue. So, 2 ang x, 1 ang y. You have 13 kilohertz. Okay. So, 13 kilohertz. Okay. So, followed by kumanata ni 2 ang x, ang y kay 2. Okay? The difference is 10 kilohertz. Okay? Okay. So, muna ang value sa mga cross product. Okay? So, nakatabular. Okay ra na itabular actually. Valid man po na siya nga pamagi. Okay? Kung mag-solve ka o cross product, you can use the tabular method. Okay? Okay. So, atong tanawon, no? Ang answer. Okay. Para ma-klaro. Morning ganina sa first three harmonics. And for cross products, so kung 1, 1, m is 1, n is 1, ano yung value sa sum and difference? If your m and n are equal to 1 and 2, okay? So for m equal to 2 and n equals to 1, this one, these are the values. And if your both m and n are equal to 2, mo na iyahang answer. Okay? Okay. So, medyo ubay-ubay, no? Ubay-ubay kayo ang pagka-discuss. Actually, discussion ra ang nakataas, but the solution is perti ra yung mubuka. Okay? So, for the practice problem, please, no? Practice mo ani, no? Kay Bazit, no? This is part of your written exam 1 and also for your next quiz ninyo sa inyong analysis. Okay? After the recorded video or at your convenient time. So try to practice the problem. Then we have here the signal to noise ratio or SNR. So SNR. So unsa ang SNR? SNR or signal to noise power ratio. That's the complete name. So duara, the ratio between the signal power level to the noise power level. So S over N equal to signal power divided by noise power. So kani po, no, in terms of voltages, so you have V sub S squared divided by R in and V sub N squared divided by R out. So in decibel format, so you can express this one as, okay, so pwede ra po sa power, I will focus on power ha. Okay, we are focus ko dali sa kaning portion. Okay? kani siya nga expression, you can express as 10 log of signal power minus 10 log of the noise power. Pwede rin na siya. Okay? So that is the signal to noise power ratio. Okay, na siya another condition if no if the input and output resistances of the amplifier, receiver or network being evaluated are equal, we can express the noise power SNR as in terms of voltages. Okay? So, in terms of noise voltages na siya, pwede ra gyapon. Okay? So, kung 10 lang imong gamiton, make it sure that your voltages are naka-squared. Dili, 20 lang nimo. Okay? Okay. So, at sadahan na to o kanang example problem. Okay? For an amplifier with an output signal power of 10 watts and an output noise power of 0.0 watts. Okay. Question is determine the signal to noise ratio, power ratio. Okay. So pause ako a moment. Wait lang. Okay. So try atong try nga ma-solve nato ni siya. Oh. I-try. So we have here the solution. So magpenta. So in comes always write the given. Okay. Signal power is 10 watts. Noise power, that is 0.0 watts. Okay. The signal to noise power ratio. Okay. Pag ato siyang usually, no? Ato nang i-write as the unknown. Na mga other references nga pag moingon sila compute the signal to noise power ratio, dili katong unitless ang ginahatag as the final answer, but rather the in decibel format. Okay? So, let's have here the solution. First, S divided by N equal to signal power or noise power. Our signal power is 10. Our noise power is 0.01. Ito lang i-substitute. You have here 10 divided by 0.01. So we have 1,000. 1,000. So 1,000 na siya. Okay? Usually, pwede rin unitless, but in communications, it's better to express the SNR in decibel format. Okay? In dB format. So we have here the signal to noise ratio in decibel equal to the 10 log. Pwede ra gyud nimo isulat 10 log, that is S over N kay kuha naman nato ni. Okay? Or you can express as 10 log of signal power divided by noise power. Okay. So ato na siyang i-substitute. So you have S over N in decibel equal to 10 log of value that is 1,000. Okay? So, atong i-substitute. So, 10 log of 1,000. Okay? 1,000, that is 30 dB or 30 decibels. So you have your final answer nga 30 dB. So that is the final answer for the signal to noise power ratio. Okay? Muna, sakto. Sakto yung solution. Okay. Now, try to express this one, no? To solve this one using the SNR ratio in dBm. Okay? So, practice na lang na after the discussion, aning recorded video or sa inyong convenient ka time. Okay? So, actually sa SNR, ubay-ubay, no? Ubay-ubay ang formula sa SNR. O muna nga gi-prep yun ako siya og tarong. Okay? So, first case pa lang na, that's the basic one. Yeah? Signal to noise power ratio. Okay? Okay. So, ano siya? There is a statement nga. Figure shows an ideal noiseless amplifier with a power gain. That is a power gain A sub P. Basig matinga mo, nga na ay G po sa other book. So, G is representing another variable for power gain. Okay? An input signal power level, that is the SI, and an input noise power level, that is N sub I. So the output signal level simply as the product between the power gain and the signal power level and the product between the power gain and the noise input level. That's one. Okay? So it means kung ideal ang imuhang amplifier, kung ideal ang imong ampli, kani ideal na siya, walay noise. So kung ang imuhang SNR ana sa output is equal to the SNR at the input. Okay? Mura mong ginay meaning ana. So, kung ideal ang amplifier. Okay? So, ideal siya. Now, the equation would be this one. The SN out, the signal to noise power ratio at output. So, that is equal to the signal to noise power ratio at the input. Okay? Now, kung dili non-ideal ang imuhang amplifier, this one. This is the second case. Non-ideal amplifier nga, it generates the internal noise, the N sub D, no, monoidal representation. Then, as with the ideal noiseless amplifier, both the input signal and noise are amplified by the circuit gain. However, the circuit adds the internally generated noise to the waveform. This is it means the internal noise, no, additive ni siya. Consequently, the output signal to noise ratio is less than the input signal to noise ratio by an amount proportional to N sub D. Okay, so figure this one. So kung naka-amplifier, naka-input signal, input SNR, kunya dili man ni siya ideal, non-ideal. So nasa power gain na po siya noise, the internally generated noise N sub D. And then take the power, the SNR at the output, money signal power out divided by noise power out. So metabo, that is the product between the power gain and the signal power, divided by the sum between the product of the power gain and the internally generated noise, no? I know that is the input noise power, and also the N sub D, that is the internally generated noise. Okay? So that will be the equation. Kani, wala naman ni, simplification na naman ni, no? So, pwede, equal na siya kani sa kaninga equation. Okay? So, the notation, this one, no? Amplifier power gain of internal noise power. Okay? Okay, pause na ako kadali ha. Pause ako. Para dili po kayo paspas ang discussion. Okay? So, nataas-taas ang kwan, pause, no? So, let's have here the example problem about this second case, no? Kung non-ideal ang amplifier. Okay. So, we have here this problem. So, for the non-ideal amplifier and the following parameters. Okay. So, input signal power that is 2 times 10 to the negative 10 watts. Input noise power that is 2 times 10 to the negative watts. Power gain that is 1 million or 1 times 10 to the 6. Internal noise that is 6 times 10 to the negative 12. Determine the following. Input signal to noise ratio in decibel, output signal to noise ratio in decibel, and noise factor and noise figure. I will discuss the noise factor and noise figure in advance na dali. Okay? So, pen. Ato ning isulat dali. This is your uh, signal power. This is your input signal power. This is your input noise power. The power gain that is E sub P. The internal noise is your N sub D. Okay? Oh. Sir, capital D yung gamit. I think that's small d. Okay. Para dili ma-confuse, small d na lang. Okay? So, ato siyang i-solve. But, check na ako. Murag, wala ko space ani para sa solution. So, keep. Keep na ko. Okay. Duplicate. So, duplicate lang yapon ako. And then, duplicate. So, may tabo. Ato ning tanggalo ni. No? Okay. Solution naman na ito ang pangayoon na. So, control S na ako. Save na ako ang file. Okay. Present na ta. Ani? No? Since given naman na, no? Ito naman ang gilabel na yung kuhan, mga values. So, let's have a solution. Okay. Pula man yung gamit. Make it black. Okay, so solution. So, letter A. Okay. So, ang gigamit, iyang gingon is the input signal to noise power ratio. Diba? That is in decibel. So, we have the SI over NI in dB. That is unknown. Okay. So, ato na siyang i-direct. Pwede na, actually, pwede siya i-direct, no? Kay, i-decibel na lang ito format. Okay? So, signal, input signal to noise power ratio in decibel is equals to 10 log of the input signal power and the input noise power. So, you have the value that is 10 log of the input signal power is 2 times 10 to the negative 10. Do not put na the watts kay makancel na mangyapon siya. Just make it sure nga same yun ang unit ha. And the input noise power that is 2 times 10 to the negative 18. Okay? So, para mag-taas man ang 1. Okay. So, 18. Okay. So, we have here the value. So, input signal to noise power ratio in decibel would be una nga it's best nga naka dB format lang siya kay mo man na number 1 mo gyud mao gyud ang basis no sa communication. So kung magkuha ka og nga mga power gain kana receive power they are in terms of decibel, no? Rare kayo gina-convert, let's say, the receiver power in watts. So, rare kayo. Usually, naka-decibel gina or dBm. Also, noise factor and noise figure. Okay? So, you have 80 decibel. Sarado. Wala siya ay decimal. Okay. So, write 80 dB. Oh, nalaki answer. First answer. Okay? Next, we have here for the rin ako ang solution. Dito na lang sa PICAS. This one. Letter B. Okay, ang letter B is output signal to noise ratio. So we have here in decibel format. Maunay pangitaon. Okay? So first is kwaon sa nato signal to noise power ratio at the output. We all know that the uh, signal to noise power ratio at the output or inani pwede na S over N at the output. Kanin mas naandan ako ni. That is equals to the formula would be the signal power divided by we have the noise power internal, okay, and the input noise power ni dili internal kani ang internal katong N sub D divided by power gain. Okay, or much better nga aniyo na lang nimo siya. So product power gain times input signal power divided by power gain times the input noise power plus internal generated noise power. Okay, so we have here the S out over N out. Okay, so substitute kanila itong gamito, no, para wala tayo fraction sa ilalo. Okay, so power gain is 1 million. I'll make it notation. I-notate na lang siya as 1 times. This is 3. This is 10 to the 6. Okay, para dili ka maglisod, no? Kung dagan magud og 0, so it will nagi tendency nga makulangan ka og 0 or masubraan ka. So it's best nga i-convert nimo siya into scientific notation. So 1 times 10 to the 6 times signal power, that is 2 times 10 to the negative 10. Okay, divided by yun. The power gain, yapon, that is 1 times 10 to the 6. Multiply internal noise power. You have here the 2 times 10 to the negative 18 plus the internal generated nga noise, that is parenthesis ha, basta naka-notation, basta nag-add 6 times 10 to the negative 12. That will be the value. So S out over N out, or that is your S over N out. Okay, ato siyang i-solve. Okay, input first 1 times 10 to the 6 times 2 times 10 to the negative 10 divided by yon 1 times 10 to the 6, multiply na po ka, we have 2 times 10 to the negative negative 18 plus we have here parenthesis yapon 6 times 10 to the negative 12. So metabo mo ni ihang value. Unya, mo na akong giingon. Dagan kay og zero. So it's best nga convert it into scientific notation. This one. That is 25 times 10 to the 6. Okay? So that is the answer. 25 times 10 to the 6. So, mo na imong answer in scientific notation. So, in DB, ayun ka, in DB format. Okay, in DB format, so you have your S out over and out. In decibel, so you have your 10 log of S out divided by N out. Okay? So you have your mo man ni ang imuhang signal to noise power ratio at the output in decibel. Pwede na ang annotation. Okay? So you have S out divided by N out. In dB equal to 10 log of, that is 25 times 10 to the 6. Okay? So S out divided by N out in decibel equal to. Okay. So this will be the SNR. Okay, so 10, we have log of 25 times 10 to the 6. Okay, so you have the answer, that is 73.97940. I'll make it 5 decimals. Okay, so 73.97940. Okay, so 73. Okay, 97940 decibel. Okay, so this will be your final answer for the letter B. Okay, or approximately equal to 74 decibel lagi na. Oh. Since decimal man nakabungkig man siya, so ayaw siya i-round up, no? Ayaw i-round up. As is lang siya, no? As decimal. Okay? So as is lang nato ning decimal niya. So 5 lang ta. Okay? 5 decimal. Okay. So what would be the next? Letter C, noise factor and noise figure. Okay. So I will insert this one in advance, guys, para pag-abot sa next topic, wala na, dire-diretso ta. Okay? About sa noise factor and noise figure. Okay? Okay. Letter C, noise factor and noise figure. Okay. So, there are, ang symbol is F. This is the noise factor. Ano mo ang noise factor? Ang NF mo ni mo ang noise figure. So, pag mayroon ka og noise factor, that is, okay, ato na lang isulat tong ganinang value. So, input to noise, input power divided by noise power. Okay? So, in dB ba to? Check lang nato. Okay? SI regulator. Sorry, para dili po kayo dili confusing ang variable. So, SI divided by NI, that is 80. No? Pero naka-decibel naman na siya, sir. Balik na to. Yes, naka-decibel. So, itong i-reason tong kaning equal sign. Pag naka-dB, i-label gud ninyo nga naka-dB na siya. So, that is 80 decibels. Okay. And we all know for the output signal to noise power ratio at the output in decibel, this one. So, you have here as out all over and out in decibel. Okay? So that is 73. Okay? 73.97940 decibel. Okay. Kani siya, akong irison para maklaro, no? Kani sa other books, instead nga SI over NI niya naka dB, so akong ginabuhat is nira signal to noise power ratio input in decibel. Kani this will be signal to noise power o para walay dili ka ma confuse sa variable ba. So signal to noise power ratio output at decibel format. Ana. Okay? So, ang definition na ng noise factor is equals to, oh, that is the ratio between the input signal to noise power ratio divided and the output signal to noise power ratio. Or that is S over N in input divided by signal to noise power ratio at the output. Muna yung definition. Okay? Now, noise figure is defined as the decibel format of noise factor. Okay? So, that is, pwede ra gyud nimo i-1, 10 log. You have here. So, S over N input divided by S over N output. Oh, anara. Okay? Or you can express this one as 10 log of S over N is input minus 10 log of S over N output. Ganking porma. Oh. And also, we can express the noise figure as, pwede siya in decibel format. So, you have your in dB format. Okay? So, you have S over N input in decibel minus the S over N the output in decibel. Pwede na mo siya. Okay? I think kulang ko og isa ka slide nga pang solving. I'll make it keep. Okay. Solution naman lang sa ubos. Okay. Duplicate lang ko. Okay. Make it save na lang. Okay. So, delete na ako ni. Dili na gyapon ako wala ng statement sa ibabaw sa problem. Okay? So, asa naman ta? Ato na siyang i-substitute kay naka-decibel naman na. Okay. Sir, naka noise factor manggod ta. Noise factor. So, pwede ra ba nato i-solve ang unitless form sa duha? So, ani na lang kay since naka dB naman ni, so it's best nga mag say tawag ani kanang i-decibel ra pud na i-dB na to then i-anti-lag ra pud na to siya since 10 lag raman. Okay? So, pwede ra na anion na miyang pagka-set up. So, noise figure is equals to signal to noise signal to noise power ratio at the input in decibel minus signal to noise power ratio at the output in dB. So, itong buhaton, noise figure equal to Okay, nanamatay dB diha. Okay? So you have here the 80 decibel minus, so pila ito? That is 7397940. Ba? So, itong i-confirm, 73.97940. So, 7397940. Sakto ba? Okay. So, you have your noise figure equal to, oh. So, ato na lang instead naman good magantilag pa ka sa imo ang signal to noise power ratio sa input where diretso na tog dB. So, i-dB na lang nato, then i-antilag na nato. We will have your noise factor. Mas dali pa. Okay? So, 80 minus 73.9794. So, you have 0.02060. Okay. So 6.02060 decibel. Okay. So this will be the final answer for the noise figure. Okay. Oh, waon na nato ang noise factor. Okay. So for noise factor, dali na lang kayo. So, noise figure is equals to 10 log of F. Noise factor mo na. Kanyo? Oh. So, paon na to ni. So, kaning noise factor. So, substitute. So, you have your 6.02060. That is 10 log of F. Divide both sides by 10. So, log of F, that is 6.02060 divided by 10. Okay. Next, atong i-calculate, no? Calculate na to. So, 6.02060 i-divide sa 10. You have 0.0 0.6 0.60206. So you have log of F, that is 0.60206. Kuha na. Sunod, i-antilag. Antilag based ani is 10. So you have your 10 raised to log of F equals to 10 raised to 0.60206. So, baba lang ng F equals to 10 raised to 0.60206. So, you have your F that will be equal to, diba? So, antilag ra. So, 0.60206. So, you have the answer of 4. Pila ka decimal nga 0? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, pan siya, exceeding. So, it means the value of your noise factor is 4. Muna mo hang final answer for the noise factor. 4. Diba? So, pwede ra, no? Pwede ra, naka-solve ka og noise figure kay sa tawag ni, balik ta sa letter A, ang imuhang input signal to noise power ratio naka-decibel. Nya, gikuha po nimo ang output signal to noise power ratio naka-dB. I-noise figure ra nimo, di ba? So, minus na, subtract the two, then equal siya sa 10 log F, then i-anti-log. Divide 10, then anti-log. Okay? So, the result is the same. So, let's have the solution. So, this will be the solution for letter A. Okay? So, for letter B, this one. So, naka-DB good siya always. And for the letter C, kani akong gibuhat diri kay akong gikuha ang unitless. Pwede raman pod, no? Arrive naman gyapon sa same result ganina. Okay? So, kani try to practice this one. Oh, remember the dBm, no? Kani, if you encounter this one, no? Please, no? Careful this one. Kay pambitik gid siya. So, practice this problem regarding to the about the comparison between the SNR for ideal and non-ideal amplifier. Okay? So, check na to kung napa ba topic sa SNR. Napa. Oh, napa di ay. So, this is the overall tandem, okay, for signal to noise power ratio. Okay, so tandem means they are connected, no? So for tandem circuits, kani usually ginagamit ni siya sa telephone. Okay. Naani sa mga telephone system kani. Of course, namang gyapoy SNR specs ay telephone. So consider po siya. Okay? So this will be the formula. So the total, no, of duha ka case, sorry. We have here the different signal to noise power ratio. So it means ang ilahang DB format, let's have here drawing na lang nato para dili pug kaayo unsay tawag ani kanang dili pug kaayo siya kanang floating gani sa inyo una giunsa siya pag-derive. So inani kung naa kay let's have here the system. Okay? So dili man guni siya amplifier, tandem man guna. So this will be your circuit 1. Okay? So naa kay noise power dari, no? So noise power N1 followed by connected here N2 connect na po ka N3 antod connect na po siya antod na this system N sub N. Okay? Muna siya. So, kung kaon nimo ang overall signal to noise power ratio ani. Okay. Okay, kaon nimo ang signal to noise power ratio ani. Kani this will be treated uh, as one system. So, kaon nimo ang overall noise power. Take note, they are expressed in, basig malingat mo. They are expressed in, this is in decibel. Okay? So, means, kani siya, okay? Ano? Dili na siya naka-dB. Sorry. So, dili na siya naka-dB. Alam mo to. Sorry. Mali ko interpret. This is in watts, no? Dili na siya naka-dB. Naka-wattage na siya. So, mo nang total na lang nimo siya. Dili na siya naka-dB, ha? Dili siya naka-dB. So, mo nang ang imuhang N1 nimo, N sub T would be N1, okay? N2, N3, plus na sila, plus, 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 N sub N. Okay? So, mo na ang yahang equation. Karon, kung identical, kung identical. So, may tabo, kung identical, same drawing, okay? Same gapon nga drawing, this one, pero ang imuhang n sub 1 equal to n sub 2 equal to n sub 3. Muna siya. Antod, equal to n sub n. Okay? So, your, the total noise power that would be equal to, this will be, N times the overall noise power. Okay. Akong i-erase. So, gamay nga n times capital N. So, this is equal to n na siya. Okay? So, imo siyang i-10 log. Yun sa pag-derive daw ani sir. Okay. So, the overall, the total noise, signal to noise power ratio in decibel is equals to, mora gyapon, 10 log of S divided by total noise power. Gani lang, ang imuhang equation would be 10 log of S divided by N na dako. Okay. Okay. So, gamitan nimo og property sa logarithm. So, you have your S divided by N in total at decibel format equal to. So, you have your 10 log of, that is S over N. Hana man na. Product, that is plus 10 log of 1 over N. Kunya, this is in decibel format. Muna na nga imuhang S over N in total at decibel equal to, this is signal to noise power ratio in dB, minus na siya kay, di ba 10 log of 1 is 0, minus 10 log N. Okay? So, diya na siya gibuha. Okay? So, inana niyang pagka-derive. Okay? So, that is the equation. Okay. So, since nasabtan na to ang concept ana sa tandem circuit nga overall signal to noise power ratio, let's have an example problem. Okay. So, mo ni ang iyang mga notations. Okay. So, these are the notations. So, please, familiarize. Okay. So, if all the stages in a tandem circuit have identical signal to noise of 15 dB, okay, then what is the overall signal to noise ratio in decibel of the connection when there are 5 stages? O kung 5 stages niya identical, it means pareha og noise power. Mo man ipasabot sa problem. Okay? So, solution. So, unsa daw ang signal to noise power ratio ana kung 5 stages. So, kung nakay identical, so you have here the signal to noise power ratio in dB, that is 15 dB for the first tandem circuit. Kung 5 stages is this is the 5. Karon ang gipangayo is the overall S over N is total signal to noise power ratio in dB. Okay, so we can equate this one using the formula. So, signal to noise power ratio overall in dB is equals to, you have here, the signal to noise power ratio in decibel minus 10 log na siya, sorry. 10 log N. Okay, so we have here signal to noise power ratio total in decibel equal to, so S over N, that is 15 minus 10 log of 5. Okay, so that will be the value. So ako lang nang isulat the total S and R in decibel. Uy, purog man. So, decibel, you have okay. So, 15 minus 10, you have your log, that is 5. Okay, nakakay 8 point, so 8.01, okay. pila na kasi 8.01030 kay 299 man, no? So 30 na lang siya. So akong isulat. So 8.01 030 decibel. Okay? So final answer. Sensya ning hiwi. Hiwi akong sinulatan. Okay? So this will be the final answer for this problem. Okay? So ato dong i-check kung tama ba? Okay? Tama again, no? Okay? Now, try na lang to practice this one, no? So, try na lang to practice. Okay? So, we're done at the SNR. Oh, noise factor na lang o noise figure. Okay? So, pause ta kadali para medyo relax mo, no? Medyo hanga po kayo paminawon, no? Akong recorded video. So, let's have a pause. Okay, pause na ako. Oh, pause po ka, relax po ka, no? Oh, manam sa absorb sa katong mga topics na ako ang na-discuss. Okay? So, I will pause the recorded video. Okay? So, I think naka-relax na, no? Oh, madali lang, no? Pero at least ginawa, no? Para dili po kayo bugat, no? Bugat sa imong paminaw, bugat po sa imong moto. Okay. So relax, no? Kung ano man na basta mag-study pag medyo overload na imong hunahuna, then grabe ni mong binasa. So it's best na mag-pause. Pause kadali. Take a breath, then relax. Kung relax, take a power nap. Power nap is the best advice. Power nap ka, ilang ka minutes, then okay na po, regain na po, diya pa kambalik. Balik na po kag-study. Ana lang, no? Kay, dili po nimo i-detso-detso kay base man ko nimong ipangbasa or imong ipang-practice, malimtan. Gradual, no? Gradual. Gradual nga improve kuan ba kanang progress sa imong pag-study. Inana lang ang style. Okay, so inani po sa itong recorded video. Gradual, no? For this analysis kay medyo heavy biya po. Okay, so we have the noise factor and noise figure. Okay, so na-define na ako in advance, no? Noise factor and noise figure, that is the ratio of the input signal to noise power ratio to output signal to noise power ratio. In mathematically format, this will be the form. Okay? Divide na nimong duha ka SNR. Okay? In decibel format, this is the noise figure. So that is the 10 log of the noise factor. Ano yung equation. So, these are the notations. So, pag dili malipat, pag noise factor, unitless. Pag noise figure, dB yun na. Okay? Basin, namo na encounter mga estudyante nga ang gisulat nga ang gisulat kay noise factor pero ang variable kay NF. Mali na siya. Hindi na pwede. Kaya noise figure is decibel, noise factor is unitless. So, F ra yun ang noise factor nga variable. Okay? Sige. Let's have the example problem. A transistor amplifier has a measured signal to noise power ratio of 10 at its input and 5 at its output. Calculate the transistor's noise figure and noise factor. Basic, no? A basic problem, but take note, maski pag basic ang problem, always balik yung ka sa pinaka basic yun kay mo magunay reference sa man mo ng lisod kayo nga problem kung wala kayo nasabtan sa basic concept, no? So solution, first the value of 10, unitless na lang 10 o ang 5, no? Kaya wala man na sila yung value. So that is the signal to noise power ratio at the input, that is 10. That is signal to noise power ratio at the output, that is 5. Ang pangitaon is ang noise figure and noise factor. Okay? So, muna pangitaon sa kani nga problem. So, first, so for noise factor. Factor na yun ka. So, you have your F equals to 10. Ano? Sorry, ako, mali na gani. Okay, that is the input between the signal to noise power ratio and the output of the signal to noise power ratio. So, input is 10. Ang output is 5. Oh, you have 2. Oh, diba? So, you have your final answer. 2 ang answer. Okay? Oh, noise figure. 4. Noise figure. For noise figure, you have here the NF equals to 10 log of noise factor. So, nakaka 10 log of 2. So, NF, that would be equal to, okay? So, 10, then log of 2. So, you have 3.010 30 kay 299 man. Okay? Okay? 3.01030. Okay? Decibel. O, kani, noise figure, dB yun na. Noise factor, unitless. Okay? Oh, these are the two answers for this problem. Okay? So, check. Oh, sakto. Sakto ato ang solution. Okay? So, try, check na to kung na ba ni practice problem. Na. Okay. Actually, na. Always look for every topic na akong gihatag sa noise analysis na ay practice problem. Okay? So, the signal power of the input to an amplifier is 100 microwatts. And the noise power is 1 microwatt. The output, the signal power is 1 watt and the noise power is 40 milliwatts. Ang question is, what is the amplifier noise figure? Okay? Try, no? Try to practice this one. Okay? Freeze formula. But, i-pause na to kadali, no? For this recorded video, no? This will be the part 3 of the noise analysis. Okay? So, dari lang sa to ang gilas na to ang i-solve. Okay? So, let's check the time. Oh, it's almost 1 hour and 27 minutes. So, time check, it's 9:04. Okay? So, have a good day sa inyo ha. So, the second part will be the part 4 will be followed na lang, no? So, mayong buntag. Mura gid ako maingon. So, I will stop the recording.